Hello students. In previous class you have studied about the different types of permanent tissue. Especially in detail you have learned about parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, its characteristic features and its comparative study. When anyone asks write its characteristic, you can take points from comparison. Now when mesomatic tissue differentiate, it is converted into permanent tissue. When you will cut the transverse section, you will cut and take thin slice of any stem and observe it under microscope. You will find such type of structure. This is the transverse section of stem. This is transverse section of stem. In transverse section of stem, when you will take thin slice of stem and observe it under microscope, after preparing a temporary mound, you will find such type of structure. Outermost covering of any cell is any of this slice is epidermis. Just beneath the epidermis, hypodermis is present, and after that large number of various layers of cells are present. It is collectively called cortex, and this cortex ends in endodermis. Just beneath the endodermis, you will find wave-like structure, and this wavy structure is called pericycle. And when you will see the central portion of this slide, you will find various radially arranged structure. You will find various radially arranged structure. Actually, these radially arranged structures are vascular bundle. These are vascular bundle, and the inner portion here, in the inner portion, xylem is present, you can see here, and in the outer portion, phloem is present. Inner portion, xylem is present, outer portion, phloem is present, and these two structures are separated by cambium, as you can see in the diagram. This is vascular bundle, inner one is xylem, outer one is phloem. Collectively, this structure is called vascular bundle. Xylem and phloem are separated by cambium. Now, look at the central portion of this slide. You will find large number of cells, which is actually parenchymatous cell, are present, and this location, the region, is called pith. The cell of these regions are called pith. That means epidermis, hypodermis, cortex, endodermis, pericycle, medullary ray, xylem, phloem, cambium and pith. You can see in transverse section of stem. Now, when you will see which type of tissues are present, actually epidermis is protective tissue, hypodermis is collenchyma. It consists of collenchymatous tissue. Cortex, pericycle, medullary range, these are parenchymatous tissue. When you will see xylem, phloem, if some parts are sclerenchymatous tissue. In the pith region, you will also find parenchyma tissue. That means these entire structures are collectively consists of different types of permanent tissue, that is parenchyma. Some parts are parenchyma, some parts are collenchyma, some parts are sclerenchyma, and some are protective tissues. Epidermis, here you can see protective tissue, and xylem and phloem, which some parts are sclerenchymatous. That means you know very well sclerenchyma are dead, non-living tissue, and it's some part. Most of the part of xylem is sclerenchymatous, and when you will see phloem, its some parts are sclerenchymatous. Now, we are starting from parenchyma. When you will see parenchyma, you will find parenchyma. When you will see location, where it is present in the different parts of the body, you will find parenchyma is actually present in all the soft part of the plant, all soft part, especially in cortex, pith and medullary ray of stem. You can see here radially structure. These radial structures are actually between the vascular bundle, some radially arranged structures you can find here. These radial structures are medullary ray. It is present, parenchyma is present in all soft parts, especially in cortex, pith and medullary ray of stem, cortex of root, mesophyll of leaf, endosperm of leaf, of seed. You know very well endosperm. Endosperm is present in monocot seed or dicot seed. Endosperm is present in monocot seed. It is softened part. If when you will eat it, it is sweetened in taste. It is endosperm. Now, when you will see in some plants, these parenchymatous tissues are modified for performing various types of function. Suppose that if chlorophyll is present in parenchymatous tissue, in chlorenchyma, chlorophyll is present. Chlorophyll is present in chlorenchyma, then its main role is synthesis of food and its storage. In some plants like aquatic plants, in aquatic plants it has air bubbles and help in floating. Such type of parenchyma in aquatic plant is called aerenchyma. It helps in floating. Altogether, when we see the function of parenchyma, we will find other than mechanical support, if it has chlorophyll, it performs the synthesis of food and its storage. If it has air bubbles, then it is called aerenchyma, and it is mostly not strictly present in aquatic plants, and it helps in floating. Next day I will start collenchyma and sclerenchyma, its location and other permanent tissue. Thank you.